So as you notice then here as well, we on here it does not say SDraft. So again, if Nasser was my scribe, then it would be SDraft if he was doing it. But under the draft mode, anybody can see the note currently. And so again, if you want to look at it, normally how it will be broken down if you have a mid-level is that the mid-level will normally be up at the top, and you can actually scroll through and go through the family history and their physical exam and where things hurt and whatnot, and then it'll actually do a little break, and then it'll say, scribed by Nasser for Dr. Peter Brokish, and then it'll have my section as well. So that's what will happen there. And then from when you're in the chart, there are two different ways you can go to sign your chart. So you can either hit the submit button, or you can actually hit this green checkmark button. It doesn't really matter which one you use. So now we're in this area here, and let's say I'm ready to sign the chart. So, but for some odd reason, this is grayed out. Well, why is it grayed out? Well, as Nasser did earlier, he wanted to miss one of the required data to say, hey, you got one required data missing. So basically all you need to do is you just hit your required data, and it'll say, oh, you missed your radiation of pain. So you say, okay, great, I'm going to document that required data and say, okay, the radiation of pain, actually there was no radiation of pain. If you hit OK next, it'll actually go back to your note and be ready to be signed at that point. So now it's back into your signed status, and whenever you hit signed, you can type in your PIN and it'll automatically be signed and you're all set. Now, in this case though, this patient is not done because we're still evaluating the patient because we signed it out to Dr. Goldman. And so since we're doing a physician-to-physician co-signing or transfer, I will actually click on co-sign and then type in Goldman again. I know we did this in the note, but now he is actually one of the providers, and so now I'm basically kind of like the PA of sorts, meaning that I need to sign my chart before he can sign his chart in this area. So now I can go ahead and sign it, put in my PIN, and Dr. Goldman can now do whatever he wants to do, and my chart is now locked, and so he can go in and go about filling additional information. Got sign off from Dr. Brokish, patient with abdominal pain, blah blah. Did get CT scan results, did reevaluate them, tolerating PO with crackers and juice, and basically what he said earlier, and put his little note in as well, and then go ahead and sign the note there.